Hey there, dreamers, and welcome to the coziest game of all time, Disney's Dreamlight Valley. I've seen quite a few comments asking if the game is worth buying or if you should wait to play Dreamlight Valley until it's free to play. So today we're going to talk about it. Let's get dreaming. Now, I promise you this video is not clickbait, so I'm going to tell you my opinion up front, and then you can continue to watch the video if you're curious what the reasons are. But I think absolutely yes, you should buy this game. If you have the money right now to spend on this game, you should absolutely buy it. Then I'll tell you why. Right now, you can currently purchase Disney's Dreamlight Valley on either the Nintendo Switch, Xbox console, PlayStation, or on your computer through Steam. Now, before we get too far into this video, I do want to say life is tough right now. If you don't have the money to purchase a video game, then don't feel pressured by this video to do so. Just enjoy watching the other videos I post. I hope you do, but don't feel pressured because life is hard. Money can be difficult sometimes. But all that being said, let's start out by talking about what exactly you do in Dreamlight Valley. So there is an overarching story that I will not spoil for you, and frankly, we don't have the ending yet because we still are in the early release part of the game right now. So we don't have the full storyline, but what we do know is that basically there's a balance of good and evil, and we are a magical being, which is pretty exciting. So you very quickly learn how to do some magic to help clear up this land and to make the valley a better place. You slowly accumulate characters, you do things like crafting, mining, gardening, all of these super fun, cozy things. So if you are somebody that enjoys a cozy game like this, it's definitely the game for you. Another big part of the game is decorating your valley, making it a really cool place to be. That's a lot of what my videos are around if you want to check those out to get some ideas if you're just starting out playing. The other thing that you can do is create custom outfits like we're doing here. There is so much to do. Of course, there's the quests. That's kind of the main storyline of the game, but that's not even all you can do. You can spend so much time in this valley, in this universe. You can get really encased in it, so it's just super fun. But why should you get in on the ground floor if you can? Well, the answer to that is because there is always a special event happening. We are just wrapping up our winter event where there was lots of Christmas decor, Hanukkah decor, seasonal items that you can collect in the game. On Christmas, we even got a headband that you can't find anywhere other than 2022 Christmas. So if you want to collect all of those kind of exclusive items, get in the game ASAP so you can start to collect those items as soon as possible. But even more than that, this game is going to continue to grow. Just as I am making this video today, they just released an official update roadmap for what is coming in early 2023. It's been announced that we were getting Mirabella from Encanto. It's been announced that we're getting Olaf. Simba is coming to the game, and many more. They're going to unveil more of the storyline. We're going to get more motifs and clothing items and different things of that nature. So this game is going to be growing non-stop. There is no end to it. So if you can get in on the ground floor, I would really suggest it. Now let's talk about where should you buy the game and what does it cost to buy the game. So first let's talk about where. Now I'm going to be fully honest, I haven't heard of anyone's experience on either Xbox or PlayStation, so I can't really speak to that. But I myself have played and I've heard a lot of feedback from both the Nintendo Switch and from the PC side of things. I've actually played both on the Nintendo and on the PC side because you can buy it on both, and then there is a cloud save so you can jump back and forth between both consoles. And I'll tell you about the experience on the Switch and on the PC. So I love playing on the Switch. I think it's really, really fun. You can do everything you can in the PC mode. The only difference is it's really, really hard to build or edit things in build mode. And a lot of people really love that aspect of the game. So I've heard people kind of having buyer's remorse about purchasing it on the Switch versus purchasing it on the computer. Now, if you have the money for it, you can buy it on both. And that's actually kind of what I do. Like when I just want to go around and collect items or finish quests, I'll play it on the Switch. But then, or if I'm traveling or moving around, obviously, or outside of my house. But if I'm actually building or making a building video, I will do it off of my PC because I find that is way easier than ever doing anything on Switch as far as build mode goes. The other thing I should mention is if you do it this way, where you play it off multiple devices and have the cloud save, you do have to purchase it off both devices. So I'll tell you about what the price levels are currently when I'm making this video, but just as an FYI, you do have to purchase it in 2 locations, so it's double the money to play that way. But if you want to purchase the standard package, like the standard game on one device, and you want to do the deluxe edition on another device, then you only have to pay the premium cost for that one device, and you can still get the premium content on both devices. So you'll get all those extra pieces of clothing and whatever. You don't have to spend $60 on both games. You can spend $30 on one and then $60 on the other if you want all of those special edition items. So before you purchase, definitely find out what are your priorities. If you have a Switch and you don't have a good gaming PC, then just buy it off the Switch and know that you're gonna have a little bit more difficulty in build mode than you would if you had it off of a PC. Or if you have a great gaming PC, you might want to consider just going that route instead of buying it on the Switch until they can make some updates to build mode. Or you can just get it off the Switch for now or the PC for now, and then eventually later down the road you can get it off of the PC or vice versa. You don't have to make any final decisions. You can get one now, play around a little bit, and then decide to add another one later because that cloud save can happen at any point. So now let's talk about how much the game actually costs. There's 3 different levels to the game. There's the digital, there's the digital deluxe edition, and then there's the digital ultimate edition. Now on both Steam and on Nintendo Switch, it's $30 for the base game, and then it's basically $35 for the deluxe game, and then $70 for the ultimate edition. And you can look through on different websites and see you get extra items, extra moonstones, extra clothing, exclusive clothing items, different things like that if you purchase the higher levels of the game. But theoretically, you could purchase the game on both your Switch and on your PC for $30 each, grand total of $60, and be able to play right now basically the full game, just excluding any kind of like exclusive clothing items on both of those consoles. Let's talk about what happens if you don't purchase the game and you wait until it's free to play. Well, the answer is we don't really know what that means yet. We don't know if that means that there's going to be in-game purchases or if it's all going to be included, and it's just a lot of mystery around that space so far. So this game is probably going to be worth like how Sims is, like there's all these expansion packs and different things like that. I think this game is going to be valued pretty high, and I think there's a chance that the developers are really going to kind of cash in on that. I wouldn't blame them if they did, and so I think that getting in on the ground floor might be the best way to save money in the long run if you do end up falling in love with this game like so many of us did. But it's just really up in the air, so I can't tell you a lot about what it would look like when it is free to play because we just don't know yet. Overall though, if you are somebody who loves cozy gaming, if you love farming and crafting and really just calm quests and discovering a storyline that's kind of woven throughout a very magical universe, then this is the game for you. There is so much to do in this game, and it's only going to increase as time goes on. There's unlimited potential for what this world could be. It's much like Animal Crossing or Sims if you've played those games before. It has a very similar feel. Except for this, I think even has more potential than a lot of those games as far as growth and new opportunity goes. So I really think if you can afford to, get in on the ground level. If you got a good gaming PC or just a Switch, you can buy it off either one or both. It really doesn't matter, but I would suggest getting in on the ground floor of this if you can. It's well worth it. If you do end up purchasing this game, please consider liking and subscribing to this channel. I make a lot of Dreamlight Valley content. I do a lot of builds, I give a lot of tips and tricks. We have a lot of conversations about what could be coming to the game and what is coming to the game. So please feel free to follow along. I would love to have you be one of the dreamers with us. It's been so much fun so far, and I just can't wait to see how this community grows. Thanks so much for watching, and happy dreaming, everyone.